I'm really happy to be here and have some time with Karnell Vickers, who's so important to the Masters community. He is a men's 50 sprinter. Karnell, tell us a little bit about your accolades. What have you accomplished since becoming a Masters athlete?
I am a three-time world champion, indoor and outdoor. I, in 2017, earned the title of the world's fastest 50-plus human. I'm more than willing to defend that. If we got some people from some other countries that want to come out, I love the competition. And I'm going to hold on to that title as long as I can, even though I'm getting older.
So here we are in Atlanta at the Atlanta, Georgia Relays. I know this has been going for a couple of years. It keeps growing, keeps getting more exciting for Masters. I know you're involved with this organization. Tell me a little bit about what you've done to accommodate Masters, to grow it for Masters this year.
Okay, this is the 5th year for the Atlanta, Georgia Relays. It's an annual meet. It's going to be on Memorial Day weekend, so save that on your calendars. What I do for AGR is I'm the Masters ambassador. My job is to recruit Masters, showcase Masters, give them the differences between how a Masters meet runs, the rules for Masters, and try to incorporate that into the meet so that as Masters we feel more comfortable and it's more, there's less problems with communication and how the meet runs. Difference from Masters to youth meets.
Sometimes I have actually participated in a meet that has youth and Masters, and I have noticed on other meets there's a lot of waiting around, there's a lot of confusion. This has been run so smoothly. And it's been so awesome for the Masters to be able to know when they're running and to be able to prepare for their meets.
Yes.
And so as a Masters athlete, what are you doing to prepare for your meet?
Well, as it relates to this meet, what I'm doing behind the scenes is, after recruiting the Masters to run, I'm making sure that either they get to run first so they're not waiting behind 100 heats of youth, which is okay, but if you don't understand how that timing goes, because it's very different than us, and you've had to warm up a couple of times, that's not good for your performance. We were able this year to bring in enough Masters, focusing on 4x1 relay records, to have heats and finals for Masters. And even this year we were able to have 2 Masters finals. They didn't break it up by ages, they broke it up by times. They were like, okay, we got a group that's running below 11 flat, we're gonna run them together. We got a group over 11, we're gonna run them together, so that you actually have competition that crosses the age boundaries, but you have the competition. So we're not clumped in with 22, 25, 30-year-olds running 10 flats. And we're so far behind, they're like, why are they even in the race? So that was very good for us and for the meet as well.
What kind of plans do you have for 2020 Atlanta, Georgia Relays?
Okay, this year I focused on 4x1 relay teams. We were able to bring 2 women's teams and 2 males teams. The reason that this meet is so important to Masters, and please add this to your schedule next year, is because it's the only meet outside of a world championship where we're not running on separate teams. Separate teams is great, but it divides the talent. So the only time during the year we get to break world records is at a world championship meet, and not everybody goes. So we miss record opportunities. We miss being able to have our best there. So this is also a setup for the World #1 program, which was just initiated this year. And what it does, it generates donations to fund travel grants and medal award money for Masters, which I was a recipient of to go to Poland. It was how I was able to go to Poland and compete and represent Team USA Masters in that meet. So the problem that I foresee is that they are taking the information from the World Championship and saying, hey, this is what we have, but it won't be the same next year. So this meet is early enough to show we're breaking records and generate an opportunity and a platform for us to get those donations to take those teams to the World Championship the next time it comes up.
In addition, it's a great opportunity for people from different states and different teams to actually come together
and represent.
Work together before you go to, say, Toronto or something like that.
Right.
So, and I noticed you were able to get a bunch of guys from different states, so not not everybody is Southeast local. So.
Well, I was really focusing on breaking records, so I had to recruit and plan early to say, this is the best, you're the best, can you come, and this is why. And so, of course, you know how we are. As long as we get enough notice and can get the funds together, I'll be there. Okay, so again, I am advertising, soliciting, begging, set this on your calendar, Memorial Day weekend in Atlanta. I guarantee you it won't be drizzling, it won't be raining, snowing. It's going to be warm, but
your muscles will be warm.
Yes, it will be very good running weather
Yeah.
to break some records. And I'm glad we did break one for the men's 35, broke the record. It killed it by over half a second.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking with us today, and thank you for everything you do for Masters Track, and it's been an awesome week.
I appreciate you, Julie. And next year, we're going to put you on staff so that you can get a big camera.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Sandy, and
Thank
USATF.
you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mr.
USATF
Harvey,
Masters.
for giving us permission to do this meet and backing up Team USA's invite to this meet.
And break world records.
Break some more records.
Thanks.
Thank you.